Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to one and all for the free webinar series from Kautilya Capital family. The topic of today is the power of time, a mathematical approach to time cycles. Let's deep dive on numbers. Well, I am Ashok Devanam Priya, a full-time professional trader from Bangalore. I believe in God. For everything else, show us data. Kindly go through the disclaimer, friends. So, word of caution. Okay, that's my official declaration that the results that I have published are true to the best of my knowledge. Any of the participants might, if you have any discrepancy with the findings, feel free to reach us at my email id ashok@kautilyacapital.com, and we will be more than happy to address your queries. Yes, this is what W.D. Gann told in the year 1939 when he wrote his third book. Gann wrote officially 10 books, and the first and foremost lovely book that I ever read was How to Make Profits in Commodities, The Truth of the Stock Tape, 48 Years in Wall Street, The Wall Street Stock Selector, The New Stock Trend Detector, and many more books. There are a few 4 to 5 more books on one is on the concept of forecasting. He has a forecasting course ideally. Okay, and the first and foremost book, The Truth of the Stock Tape, is one of the most precious book ever written. I value that book more than the WD Gann's secret book. Okay, because the truth of the stock tape really talks about deeply about how Gann visualize, how Gann analyze seasonality as a concept. I'm very thankful and I am very privileged to read that book. I have that book with me all the time. I read it again and again. I strongly recommend every one of you who want to pursue serious profession in trading, please go through that book. It's available in Amazon. It hardly costs about 500 to 1000 rupees. People who can't afford, there is a PDF also. Go and find it in forexforest.com. Okay, all right. Time. What is time? This session is purely based on data. We have proof of everything that we are publishing today in our presentation. Okay, everything has been backed by authentic data. I believe history repeats. If by any chance time cycles exist in nature, then definitely it exists in markets too. Time is eternal. Time is real. And finally, time is now. So introduce myself to the people who are here in this webinar for the first time. Folks, I'm Ashok Devanampriya. I'm the founder of this firm, Kautilya Capital. I have been in the stock markets for close to a decade now. I believe in the concept of techno fundamental analysis of stocks in terms of investing. I have been a student of GAN for a long time. I have been doing algo trading for almost 3 years now, and out of 12 quarters, I had around 2 quarters of losses and 2 quarters of dryness, sorry, 1 quarter of dryness and 7 quarters of sizable profits. And I have been a positional trader also, and I predominantly use price action methods for my positional trading. Okay, so people generally brand themselves into intraday traders, positional traders, and investors. Sorry, any method and any system that makes money is important. So everyone, you cannot say I want to be a T20 player. I never want to play a test match. A versatile cricketer will play test, ODI, and T20. Similarly, if you want to be a versatile trader, you need to play all kinds of markets. Okay, I am a mechanical engineer by education. I did my MBA in the UK from the Edinburgh University, and I got my portfolio management specialization from the University of Illinois in the US. So that's about a very quick introduction about me. On a corporate front, I spent about 5 years in Toyota, about 10 years in SAP, and before I quit to pursue full-time trading as my profession, my last role was as a vice president of GST mission at this company called Tally Solutions. All right, so that's about my introduction, friends, and let's move on. So these are our firms which are under our common umbrella of Kautilya Capital. I launched Algo Master in February. Ideally, this website is mainly about people who want to pursue algo trading as a profession. Okay, we have many ready-made strategies for quick adoption. We also help people to convert their manual ideas into automated systems, and we have complete ecosystem including platforms, servers, infrastructure, programming, validation, optimization, and go live. We provide support in all these aspects. Next is called as the I3T3 mega webinar, which was launched last year. One of the most comprehensive program ever offered, and it is one of the 100% money back guarantee programs which I have conducted. Last year we had 115 students, out of which about 2 students took money back guarantee, and we still have 113 students under stable. And the beauty about this program is this is not a one-time training program. It is about a relationship. It's all about an alumni. Okay, every year on year the program evolves, the program expands, the program brings in a lot of new topics and ideas with a lot of amendments. All the students of the past years would be part of this program by default. They attend this program for free for the rest of their life, and they have access to all the collaterals of the future. Though we believe in a lot of integrity, but there are people who misuse the opportunity. Sometimes some bad things happen. That's fine, we will move on. And in fact of the matter is we have moved into sophisticated systems, and this program is very close to my heart. I consider it a very cute baby. And the third thing which we did is a traders cafe, one of the very few or one of the first timers in Bangalore. We have created an exclusive traders zone, a fully professional trading environment, a physical environment. Many people think it's an online forum. No, it is a physical environment where people can come, sit together, trade together, discuss together, and leave for the day. Okay, we have close to 10 full-time traders now and few part-time traders, and we are looking forward to expand. And this is not, we are not looking at this as a business. We look at this as a building an ecosystem. All right, and that's finally the Kautilya Capital, the flagship company. All these organizations with different missions and visions falls under the common arm of Kautilya. Okay, that's about our programs. Now we are directly jumping into the story of time cycles, and let's experience the power of time. So what is a cycle? It is an event such as a price high or a low which repeats on regular basis. Okay, it need not be a price or a low. It can be anything that repeats on a frequent interval of time. They exist in the economy, they exist in nature, they exist in financial markets, and they exist in every walk of our life. And every one of you are aware of the typical business cycle. We will have a boom, a slowdown, a recession, and again a boom, and so on. What is Wyckoff theory all about? The concept of accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown is a typical life cycle behavior of any product in the world. Okay, so we all know cycles exist in nature. We also have confirmed, verified, validated, and decided that cycles are an integral part of technical analysis in financial markets. Okay, so that's introduction, and I will jump directly to the topics. So these are the three legends who ruled cycles. They didn't rule cycles, they ruled the financial markets through these cycles, because time was their trump card. The first man you see in the presentation is the legendary W.D. Gann, the man who showed the world that there is tremendous amount of money to be made in stock markets, the author of the first financial markets book ever written, which I already mentioned, The Truth of the Stock Tape. He has written 10 beautiful books. If you are in markets, if you are serious about it, go and read all the 10 books. Those who don't have, buzz me. I will share all the links to his books. The next legendary person is R.N. Elliott. He was an ordinary man. He was just an accountant in a financial firm. But he believed in the concept of waves. And he made tremendous progress on the concept of wave theory. And unfortunately, this man left without sharing some of his learnings. In fact, W.D. Gann left by hiding his secrets, but Elliott left the world without sharing his secret because he had an untimely death. That's what I understand. And the last man is J.M. Hurst, another legendary time cycle trader, the master and the man who expanded the concept of this 54-day or 56 days time cycle, and so on. All right. Now let's get into some crux of our conversations. Let us start with gold. So as we progress into this conversation, slowly I will move into the generic topics. Okay. Gold is one of the most precious metal discovered by mankind. Every one of us knows it. But it was eventually used as a hedging tool. Okay. When we analyze gold as a product, it showed a very interesting time behavior in our 15-year study. I have tried to analyze all the scripts ever since 2001 because I have data from 2001. I wanted to do a 2-decade analysis of the asset classes. Gold showed amazing returns in the month of August. If you go long, particularly in the month of August, it was profitable 12 times out of 15 times with an accuracy of 18%. And it earned almost 15,000 points over the period of 20 years. So 15,000 divided by 20, it is 750 points average profits that gold generated in one single month. Okay, now let's start discussing. People come back to questions. Okay, feel free to throw your questions one by one so that we go deeper into these stuffs. Meanwhile, Ashok, do you have Telegram channel? Sorry, I deleted all Telegram channels. I didn't I am no longer in Telegram running any groups or channels. People who wish to meet me or talk to me should either approach me through Twitter or Facebook, or you can just directly buzz me. Okay. Now, how did we do this? All right. So the average profit per year in gold is about 1,000 points. Okay. The worst drawdown in any year is not less than more than 800 points. And here is the stat for you. So the last 13 years or 18 years of our analysis, and this is the points that gold gained in the last 18 years, and it lost only 3 times. Once in 2008 during the recession, 2006, and 2016 there was a downfall of gold. If you now you're aware, okay, that gold is going to be a star performer in August. 2019 August is coming up in 2 months. So please be aware of the fact that gold in the month of August, gold has amazing vibrations. Gold has amazing periodicity. Okay. In 2018, it made 514 points. In 2017, it was 1,200 points in that single month. We don't know how it opens up in 2019. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to keep this concept and truth in mind. This is a valid truth. Gold has been showing amazing repetition in these cycles. Now use your own methods. Have a clear bias. What is that you have to do? You need to go long or short in August, friends? Can somebody tell me? You should not look for any short trades in the month of August 2019. This is, you have to clearly understand. Okay, this is the fact, this is the truth. Now what is a unit in x in y axis? Y axis is the total points captured. Here is the results, pure data. There backed by from the year 2004 till 18, and what you can see here is, let me mark them. I don't know how many of you understand how to read this statement. I will make it simple. So this is how you should read. This is the beginning, this is the time at which the trade entered, the price on that particular day, the closing date, the price on the closing date, the total change in value, and whether it is a profit or a loss. For example, look at this. This is a long trade, correct? So it's failed. Why? It went minus 1.76%. Okay, and the trade is done only on one share, so that you actually know how many points were captured. Okay, don't take that for your reference. Please recognize the fact there are only 3 losses in the entire gamut of almost how many months, 1 2 3 4 5 12 plus 5, almost 17 months. Okay, and it made almost 14,500 points in reality. Any questions? Which is the worst month for gold so that we can buy in that month? Oh, that's a very bad strategy, because the worst month for gold can become much worse, right? How can you buy in that month? Okay, recording is available, friends. Focus on this story. Okay, focus on understanding this concept. What is the difference between percentage change and percentage profit? Okay, percentage change is officially what happened. See, we are going long every month. Sometimes you go short also in that particular month. So percentage change is relation to whether you took a long or a short. Overall, what percentage change is what? It is actual change with respect to the price. But what is percentage profit? If you are long, what is the profit? If you are short, what is the profit? That is the meaning. So that's the difference between percentage change and percentage profit. In this example, percentage change and percentage profit is same because there are only longs, there are no shorts. If there are shorts, then definitely if it shows negative change, then it becomes a positive profit. Hope this answer is clear. Okay, very nice. Now let us move on. So what is the final message here, friends? What are you guys going to do in August? You're looking for, yes, look for a long opportunity. Don't never try to fight the tape. Go look for long. And when will you look for long? If you are a smart guy, you need to follow your own systems. Just because somebody tells you that a particular strategy is working or not working, you should not blindly follow. What you should do, you need to always stick to your strategy and make an entry as per your strategy, because you have an entry, exit and stop loss. Because though this strategy has an 80% accuracy, there are 3 months in history where it failed. It even went down by 700 points. Though it made thousands of points, it has already gone by 700 points. How do you address that? You can only address that through a stop loss. But on a good month, on a good year, you can make tremendous amount of money. Remember this part. Make a notepad, mark it clearly that gold dash August. So in the month of August, never trade a short opportunity ever. If you guys are trading intraday, if you go long or short, I don't care. I don't bother, for one obvious reason, that intraday has nothing to do with time cycles. But if you are going to be a positional trader, you must respectfully follow the model. Okay. There is a question, what should be the stop loss percentage? Entirely on your appetite. You decide how much you can risk. Next, let us see crude. Okay. So I'll just take a small pause, friends. Okay, so we'll take off with crude in a minute. Meanwhile, please try to understand this conversation. Crude is a commodity that shook the world economies. In fact, crude is one commodity which had a severe impact on Manmohan Singh government. Okay, how many of you know what destroyed Manmohan Singh government? Number one, crude. Number two, 2G scam. Number three, Modi wave. Number four, Subramaniam Swamy. These are the four factors which brought Modi government to power. It is a major contributor to the inflation worldwide. And when we analyze crude, we found a very interesting quarterly behavior in our 20-year study. All you should do, you should only look for long opportunities from February to June. And you should look for short opportunities from October to December. Understand? I repeat, you should look for long only from Feb to June, short from October to December. Okay, and there's a question, Ashok, I am a wave trader, can I combine your theory with it? Absolutely, you can definitely do that. So sir, what does last quarter mean? Last quarter means financial, not financial year. It's always a calendar year, because financial year is always decided by governments. Okay, it is always calendar year. Thank you for that question, and I'm happy I could clarify. Okay, it's standard crude, Sudha. I don't know if it says Brent or NYMEX. You just check the data. All right. So someone says, sir, but during Feb to till it has fallen 8 to 9%. So be it. I'm not telling that is the most foolproof method. Let us see the results now. Here it is. You guys know, understand what it is? This is the points that we could capture by going long in from Feb to June and short from October to December. These are the total points we captured in crude. And hold on, there are 4 years where there were significant losses also. So how are you going to address it? You are going to address it by playing as per your entry rules based on any of your indicator. See, I use price action, I use GAN levels to trade. Okay, I don't believe in anything else. I used to use Ichimoku long ago, and I no longer use Ichimoku today. For me, GAN level and price action is far more superior, and that is my observation, my analysis, and my belief. Now you guys should make a mind and understand that yes, this asset, this is the kind of time vibration behavior, and how you trade, you need to decide on your techniques. And I decide on my techniques using my price action method, my power pattern methods, and that's what most of my students also follow. Okay, thanks Balakrishna. There's a question, sir, what about other months? Relax, there can be so many other assets in the world which can show vibrations different months. Focus on them. Okay, now let me show you how the results unlocked in AMI broker. Now time cycle analysis, I need to go to symbols, I have to go to MCX, I need to look at crude. Okay friend, this is what I use, crude oil 1 BBL 1 month. Here it is. No, what we did is mistake. Yeah, can you make out? It made almost 14,000 points. Okay, this is what we have achieved here. But you need to understand there were 4 trades every month. For example, every here you see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 trades. Why 9 trades? It is, you don't have to trade every month. So if you this concept is purely based on buying in June, going long in Feb, rolling over till end of June and closing the trade in June, and then going again short in October, squaring off in the month of December. That is the crude we all know. Okay buddies, so somebody is asking, where do you have data from? Friends, I have data base from 1980s. I have Tata Motors data from 1983. I am an analyst, I am an algo trader, I am a mechanical system trader. What can I do without data? So that's why we always buy authentic data from the best data providers in the country. Okay, and I have data from 1983, and all our analytics, all our observation is purely based on those databases. All right, somebody asked, Ashok, can you name your data provider? My equity database provider is Viratech. My futures database provider is GDFL. Okay, I don't believe all these get bow copy databases that come from NSE side, because they are not split adjusted, dividend adjusted, and any of those things. There will be a lot of discrepancies in them, so I prefer to buy, but they are costly. Okay, everyone cannot afford to buy. In fact, there's one more vendor from whom I have bought the complete financial analysis, fundamental analysis data of the last 30 years. We paid a bomb to them. We paid almost 75,000 to them, but that's a very useful database to build our strategies and models. The crude data vendor is also Viratech. Any questions so far on gold and crude before we move on to the next topics? Is it interesting, friends? Are you guys liking it? All right, sounds good. There is an interesting statement. Ashok, don't you think if you disclose all this time cycle in public, this will not react similarly in future? Oh my God. My friend, go and check the daily liquidity of these assets. For example, the daily liquidity of Nifty in Indian market is about 10,000 crores. Okay, I don't think I can move that much. There was a time couple of years ago when Telegram was still in nascent stages for traders. There were a bunch of joker admins who used to think if 10 admins joined together and try to give a tip to buy a particular stock, we can move it. Sorry, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Markets certainly don't work that way. Okay, so market is washed, friends. Probably if you are looking to buy a particular stock, something which doesn't have a liquidity, then there is a problem. But these are all very high liquid assets. It can absorb millions of people like you. Okay, and remember this fact, friends. You know what, the one place where we beat most of the people in the ecosystem is on integrity. We always say this, that there is the biggest secret in stock market is that there is no secret. And I am telling every one of you, this information, if you use it properly, you can make a lot of money. If you try to play stunts with it, you will be beaten badly. Okay, it's all in the books. That's the basic part. Okay, what happens when sanctions comes into play? So this analysis is not based on news. We clearly told we believe in only data. This is what the data says. Okay, all right, now let's go to the next beautiful story. Asian Paints. Asian Paints, one of the most stronger and consistent paint brands in India. They are the pioneers. They are the first movers. And when we did a 20-year analysis of Asian Paints, there was a very, very perfect pattern. It generated a fantastic return in the month of July with a long trade. And 17 times the trade worked with an accuracy of 18% and an average profit of 6% in that single month. What is 6% in futures? Like 6 sevens are 42, about 40,000 roughly in that particular month per lot. But these are all not holy grails. You know why? If people blindly follow that, one bad guy will come. Let me tell you an interesting story. Who is that? Maruti. Maruti was a darling, particularly in the month of September. I used to preach about Maruti to everyone. But last year in 2018 September, Maruti fell 20%. I don't know how many of my friends and followers lost money. Okay, that is the whole point. Why? Now, one guy called me and said, Ashok sir, your concept failed. Maruti has failed. I said, my friend, my concept will never fail. It only a probability that failed. You trade the same damn Maruti in the same month of September every year, you will make tremendous amount of money, mark my words. You trade it 10 years, you then tell me, I will accept my failure. It is all about discipline, it's all about process, it's all about systems. Okay, it's all about a predefined structure. And ultimately, what is the biggest secret? We spoke about it. The biggest secret is, the biggest holy grail is just the risk management and the position sizing. And here is the beautiful results. This is what we achieved in terms of returns. So think about in big investors. Think about big investors. We have huge assets at stake. Okay, let's say I want to play Asian Paints in the month of, say, which is that month? Say, for example, in the month of uh, August. I'm sorry, July. and I want to play something else in the month of April, something else in the month of March, or something else in the month of October. And if something is not there, I would put it on a debt fund. Why should I play every month, every week, every day, every year? I should wait for an opportunity. And it failed only 3 times. And the last 6 years, the results have been phenomenal. And these are all facts, friends. Go and check. So when is the next July coming? You just have about 35 days to go. How many of you want to try this game in July? And here is the beauty. Here is the beauty. Okay, that's the time analysis of Asian Paints, and it's a pure quant. Okay, now don't ask me the master codes of various things that we would have done. Okay, they're all our IP. We can only share results, but not the tools that we use to achieve the results. Ashok, how do you find the seasonality of a particular script? That is that is a tool that we use. Okay, now let us look at the next guy. The next guy is aluminum. Okay, the white metal. Correct, Ravindra. That is what is, as Ravindra says, it is between open price and close price of the month. Absolutely, that's correct, Ravindra. That's what it is. Okay, the question is, how did they discover? There are many methods to discover. And second, this is only for the direction. You need to try and enter at an optimum point, because even if it is a 17 times winner, there are 3 times it has lost. And what if the next time which it comes, I will lose money? So what is the key here? Always remember this thumb rule in trading. Every trader enters a trade with a profit in mind. Nobody enters with a risk in mind. The first thing I always do is, I am taking this bloody trade. What is the worst I'm going to lose? Okay, I am fine. I don't mind losing this money. And the moment I decide I don't mind losing this money, a gamut of opportunities open up for me. Okay. Now let's look at aluminum. So Devendra Dugard is asking, Ashok, which is a good stock for June? So let's see. Okay. Now, aluminum has not been trading before 10 years. Okay. So we do not have data of the MCS market beyond 10 years. So in our data analysis, okay, what we found is that if we go long in the month of August and then go short in the month of March, we can make amazing amount of money in aluminum. Mark your factors, friends. Mark it clearly. Put a table. Script, long, month, long or short. Clearly mention that. Script is equal to aluminum. Month is August, long. Script is equal to aluminum. Month is March, short. Please make it properly. Don't get confused. Okay. Now, what happened with that? The strategy showed an accuracy of 90% in the last 10 years. And this is what it is. 2019 has already showed profitability for aluminum. 2011 was the first time it lost, and the beauty is the month of August is a long trade. So March it made almost 2.59%, and we have to see how August opens up for the stock. It might be more or it might be less. Let's see. Is this interesting, buddies? Uh, Suresh is asking, Ashok, why? Okay, never ever ask why. Friends, don't ask why. Always trust data. Believe in charts. Okay, for example, when you take a trade, all that you think is what? I am taking this trade. If it goes up, I make money. If it goes down, I lose money. And if it goes down, you lose money. A trade is over. That's it. You should go to the next trade. You cannot spend time asking why it fell down, and don't go and do a fundamental check as to why it fell down. No, that is not a trader's job. That is a fundamentalist job. Okay, so don't keep looking for the kind of reasons and other things that will not take us anywhere. Okay, Ashok, your analysis is based on data. News channel analysis is based on data. But the point is manipulation and interpretation, because our loss is somebody else's profit. So how can a normal trader save himself from manipulated interpretations? You do whatever you want, my friend. But the fact of the matter is, whatever it is always reflected in the chart. The data speaks. The data is truth. Price is ultimate. What is that? They say na Gujarati, Bhagwan, Bhav, whatever. Okay. There's another brilliant question. Ashok, can you analyze dates for from the mid of the month to mid of next month based on sun transit? Brilliant. Venu, I'm going to do that project. Thank you. That's a very creative thought. Okay. Ashok, how many scripts you have for analysis? I analyze more than 5,000 scripts. And I am sharing only 5 results of the whole story to you. Okay. Venu Malik, we will work on that story. I liked it. Now, okay, so aluminum, here is the story. Except 3 months, most of the months. How many of you can notice and understand this pattern? This is short in the month of March, long in the month of August. Can you guys make out now? It fell here, but this is a short trade, so it is a profit. Somebody was asking what's the difference between percentage and profit. This is a long and fall is a loss, so this is a loss. Yashu, okay. Now somebody is asking, can you share 12 patterns for 12 months? Yeah, we can do that. And somebody asks, what is a max drawdown per month? And max drawdown per month purely depends upon the kind of portfolio you trade. Okay, so that is an art. That is another science, another chapter by itself. Okay, you can do that, Sunil. Ashok, what is the RR? That's your choice, my friend. How will I know what is your risk appetite? My RR is always minimum 1:3 to 1:5. I've never taken a trade in my life with an RR of less than 1:3 for all my positional trades. For all my intraday trades, even a 1:1.5 RR is super for me, because my intraday strategy RR is just 1.1, 1.5. Whereas my profitability is more than 50%, and the frequency of trade is very, very high. In a year, I take more than 1,500 trades. So you can imagine. So our profitability is generally higher. So 1:5 is a very, very good RR for me. Okay. Giridhar, I have kept the story simple. Okay. So you're asking the next advanced topics, and that requires a lot of insights and studies. Okay. Now, next, let's get into Nifty. Now, Nifty is the pulse of the Indian economy. Okay. Nifty has lot of minor cycles inside a bigger cycle. And for your kind information, I have kept minor cycles as outside the scope of our session today. So that is not, we're not going to discuss minor cycles anyway. I'm only focusing on big cycles. And Nifty generated a phenomenal return in the month of July. Somebody said August is gold and something else, and July it's long trade for Nifty. The single month captured almost 2,300 points over a period of 2 decades, of creating an average of 125 plus points in that particular month. Only in that particular month. Okay, so this is the beauty, and the strategy has almost 72% accuracy in last 18 years. Digest this. See how it's rocking from 14, 15, 16. The minor cycles can be anything less than monthly. Okay, now how is the Josh? What happened in 13? What happened in 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? My God, what's that, man? Oh, is it because of Modi Sarkar? So if that is true, then the legacy should continue. How many of you likes this chart? And somebody asked July, right? Here it is for you. And that's the story. Okay, in 18 years, almost 5 times it lost. It made close to 2400 points, and the amount of profits every trade it captured is here. This is the profit table of every trade, and the worst drawdown ever recorded was 223-point loss, and the best result ever recorded was last year. Nifty made 624 points profit. Now to trade such a thing, you wanna go 500 point outside Nifty, buy out of the money and buy a call option, and then you want to trade a hero or zero trade, or you want to take at the money future, I'm sorry, at the money call option, or you wanna take a long future. That's your choice based on your risk appetite. Okay, I cannot tell do this itself. Another brilliant question, Ashok, is this analysis on futures or spot? Every big data analytic is on spot. It's always spot. Okay. Okay, so that's your choice and that's your risk appetite. Nobody can tell you how you should do it, but this strong information will be a strong bias. Okay, what you should not do in July for Nifty, can somebody tell me? It's July. Yes, you should never ever short. If you're looking for a position in July, never ever short. Very good, not bad. Okay, now how to trade these time cycles? How do we trade? We learned 5 assets. Which are they? All the 5. Anyway, when you guys look at the recording, you will come to know. Don't worry about that. Always trade the script at a particular time in the direction suggested. Never ever ever never ever fight the tape. If it is selling long and you have a great opportunity but you want to go short, no, never ever do that mistake. Okay. Sir, what is the story of Bank Nifty? Sorry, I could not have much time to do, and I did only for, I published only results for 5. Always wait for your setup. Don't take a long because Ashok told it's July, Ashok told it's March, Ashok told it's April. Always wait for your setup. See, I follow precision price action methods for my entry. I have an FTR to enter. I have a Quasimodo to enter. I have a flag limit to enter. That is my style. I have a GAN level to enter. I have GAN power of 8 as a tool. But you, when is your setup, you might use an RSI or a moving average. That's your choice. But your system should give an entry with clear stop loss and target. Because in the beginning, when I showed the slide of words of caution, I told that if you lose money because of some suggestion and thing, that's not some other's mistake, it's your mistake because it's your ignorance and it is your money. Okay, kindly take ownership of the mistakes that always happen in markets. Until we take ownership, it's difficult. Yes, Abhishek, that's the right for the stuff for data analysis. Never forget position sizing rules. If you have a proper position sizing, you can really rule these concepts. Okay. Now, any more questions on this? Any questions, friends? Very nice. I see more than 250 people in this session. Nifty minor cycle is outside the scope of this conversation, Sumit. So what else? What all setups you follow to enter a trade? All my intraday trades are automated. I don't do any intraday manual stuffs. I only do algo trading in intraday. All my positional trades are driven by price action, Wyckoff, and WD can. Okay. So these are the things that I typically follow. And there are 10 power patterns which I typically follow and learn, and which requires an end-to-end analysis and practice. And these methods are not ready-made, very simple. It requires some hard work, and continuously you need to track the trades in order to play the game. Ashok, how to trade Nifty in result day? I don't even trade on result day. Okay. Now, so how many of you like the show so far? Is this interesting? Is it useful? Okay. Okay. Now somebody is asking, can you tell us the best books to learn fundamentals and advanced trading? What is advanced trading? I don't know. Fundamentals, the best book I ever loved is Intelligent Investor, but that's a very boring book. People who want to focus on fundamentals, go and read the book How to Make Money in Stocks by William O'Neill, and author of the flagship can slip model, which I predominantly follow from the last 7 years, and I also preach can slip model. I had the privilege to meet their CEO of O'Neill Corporation last in the year 2017 when he came to Bangalore. Okay. So I don't believe in the concept of frequently trading stocks. In fact, when it comes to my intraday trading, I have a portfolio of 50 stocks that I trade, and they are chosen based on their beta. Okay. So when it comes to positional trading, I trade all F&O stocks and all commodities also going forward. I hope that answers my question. iTrader, exaggerating. iTrader, can you explain what's exaggerating? I didn't get it. Okay. How to use them technically on time cycle like Hearst? Venkat, it's not driven by us. It's a data-driven analysis. Okay. Book name is How to Make Money in Stocks by William O'Neill. So there's a question, Ashok, do you teach algo coding? Sorry, I am not an algo coder. Okay. I am not algo coder. I have my team which does algos in my office. My partner, market calls Rajendran, is an algo coder and also an algo teacher. Okay, he has an exclusive program on AMI Broker. He teaches that. Okay, right. Ashok, do you have any idea of the time analysis of Forex? In fact, I really wanted to do Forex analysis, but I didn't have time. So probably next time we'll schedule one more session, which we will keep that session exclusively for Forex analysis across all the top 25 Forex pairs. Yes. Okay. So and then before we move on, see what you learned right now in this show is hardly 1% of what is there on plate on my side. Okay. In fact, we are launching one program next week. Next Saturday, we are starting one of the most popular webinars, the i3T3 mega webinar, the second 2.0 edition. It is a most comprehensive and 100% money back guarantee program ever done. And how many of you know that it's a quarterly webinar? And we offered 100% guarantee last year when we launched the program, as a a protection measure for all the retail traders. Okay, and we in fact even refunded two people. One person exited midway and another person exited after the program also. Okay, and we, out of 115, 113 students are still with us. They have admired our work, they have appreciated our integrity, they have respected our hard work, and they are a part of the alumni club, and they will remain a part of the alumni club. And the overall mentor rating was 4.75 out of 5. You can ask for the data for all these things. We have authentic data for all this, and the webinar got an average rating of 4.64. And here is the most interesting amendments that comes to the future editions of I3T3, bringing in advanced Quasimodo strategies, the fake out master strategy, deep dive time analysis, okay, time pattern analysis, a portion of it you guys saw, the options trading end-to-end program, which is again new, the Elliott wave theory, and deep dive OA analysis. These are the new concepts which we are introducing this year. Okay, and all the last year students of edition 1 will be a part of these advanced programs without a single fee, because they're all a part of the alumni, they're a part of the family. All right, so which means they pay once but they are students for life. The same thing holds good with the next webinar students, and they will be paying only once and they will be future forever. And as long as I3T3 continues, they will attend all the programs for free, all the systems for free, and the whole program would be available in our secured server with all the protections. Recently there was a theft of some of our hard works. Honestly friends, we don't own any of the assets we are teaching. We have learned everything from hundreds of sources. Okay, I never own any of my assets, but we own our presentation, we own our content, we own our videos. Okay, anyway, so these are the new 6 topics being introduced. Couple of them will come in subsequent sessions, and no institute will ever give. The video access is for a lifetime in our secured server, and we have put all protections in place, that the new secured server has floating watermark, no way to download, with all protection, and that learning would be forever. Because of one small 1% theft, we cannot expose and remove that particular system for the rest of the crowd, which is unfair. So we have ensured that part. Now for more details, here is a story. What do you mean by money back guarantee? We keep yapping everywhere that my program is money back guarantee, money back guarantee. What is money back guarantee? Process is very, very simple. Your investment is assured. When if you join the webinar today, you will attend complete first module or second module. At any point of time midway during the program, if you find program uninteresting, you have to just raise a flag and say, sir, I want refund. You will get your complete refund unconditionally without a question. And for your information, we even today we don't know why those two people left, and we never questioned them. We respected their exist. They are still our buddies. And anyway, it's a webinar friends, it doesn't cost us much over apart from the typical the expenses that comes from marketing. And we had only 2 casualties in the last program. I have almost more than 50 students right now, and I hope to make 100% success this time. And let's see, let people throw challenge on my hard work. That is the power of our content, our delivery, our service, our honesty, our integrity and transparency. Next, this is a training which respect retail sentiment. It is a serious program, definitely not a time pass with low with like RSA greater than 70, moving average greater than 200. It is really hard work, it is irritating. And let me be very honest with you, in my edition 1, some people are still struggling to practice it. That is ultimate truth. There are people who are very good in just 1 week time also. It is a cycle, but we will move on with them. Today I just spoke to one of my first batch friends. I told you need to attend this coming up webinar. There are a lot of better things now. You can further sharpen your axe. Okay, and this is one program where you are an alumni of a family post training. It's not that your training is over, goodbye. We will be with you, because we are professional stock traders. We have concluded that we will not do anything other than trading. You can attend all future i3t3 seminars for free, and now we have launched a very powerful private server, and all recordings would be available there for lifetime, and we have all protection in place to ensure that there is no theft in future. Okay, and we are introducing new topics of options trading, Elliott wave trading, as we discussed, deep dive OI, and every topic that you can imagine is there. And I honestly, my disclaimer is very simple. We don't own any of the concepts. We have learned some hundreds and hundreds of books. That's my private library that you can see on this slide. That's where I got all my knowledge from, and I have attended many workshops in my life, at least 20-25 workshops I have attended in the last few years, and we have packaged everything into this powerful program. Okay, now it is starting next week, June 1st. Okay, and if you guys are interested, ideal course fee was 40,000. In fact, we gave an early bird last month, couple of months ago, and early bird is closed. Okay, people paid 30,000 to enroll for this course many months ago, and the current price is 35,000 only. And here is my offer, straightforward offer. We will give a 15,000 brokerage credit to everyone, and that brings your effective price to 20,000. Okay, and this program is suitable for all new aspiring traders, for new traders, for experienced traders alike. We have got appreciations from people who are there in financial markets for like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years also. They have appreciated our program, and we can show all the stuffs. And here is the website, and if you think you would like to be a part of this program, just go to www.i3t3.in. Once you type escape, just come out of this one and click on buy, and it will directly take you through our InstaMojo page where you can buy